Hello, my good people. This is Walter, and we're watching Wadeki Auto Trading. So these are the three crossover SUVs that are top selling in the country. We have the Mazda CX5, we have Nissan X-Trail, and of course we have the top-notch Toyota Harrier. It's up to you to decide which one you want, of course, depending on your taste. Some of you love Toyotas, some of you love Nissan, and nowadays Mazda is becoming Kenya's favorite SUV. Now, the price also is what determines what you're going to get. Mazda CX5, according to me, is value for money. Nissan X-Trail is those people who are looking for a cheap alternative to the two of them. And then if you want a more appealing, more luxury version of these cars, you can go for the Toyota Harrier. Toyota Harrier, the asking price starts at, let me give you a range. It starts, let's say, 3.6 million shillings to around 4 million, depending on the specs. The top range, you get at 4 million. The Harrier GS, you get at around 4 million also. But the basic Toyota Harrier can get to up to 3.6 million shillings. Nissan X-Trail is the cheapest of them all. The asking price can come down to as low as 2.35 million shillings if you are lucky. But this current one, the asking price is around 2.75 million shillings for this high-end package. Mazda CX5, there are a number of things that will decide the price, the type of engine that you get. Of course, we have three engine types you can choose from. We have one diesel engine and two petrol options that you can choose for. We have 2.2 liter diesel, and then we have a 2 liter petrol and a 2.5 liter petrol engine. So those are some of the things that are going to decide which car you want. And before we go far, kindly subscribe to the channel so that every time we post a video, you get to see. So we'll start with the Mazda CX5, come to the X-Trail, and then we'll finish at the Toyota Harrier. And then by the end of the day, you tell me which car is the best for you. Thank you. Now, if you love Mazdas, of course, we have this unit here. So we'll start with the Mazda CX5 diesel. This is a 2017 model, a clean unit. The design is eye-catching. I know most people love the Mazda CX5 because of the design. You get a very nice grille over here. The emblem is protruding on the front. We have a number of sensors, and then we have this chrome finishing here that makes the car look absolutely beautiful. We also have a new set of headlights that looks very nice. Of course, you see here it has a full LED headlight, and if you are lucky, you can get one that has fog lights over here. The side profile is always very nice. Let me close this door. Yeah, the side profile is always very nice. You have these nice tires from Mazda. You have these gray alloy wheels here. On the lower section of the car, you have plastic cladding to protect the body of the car from the elements, be it stones being thrown away by the tires around here. You have more chrome finishing on the lower section. You have this side mirror that has white color on top, black on the lower section, and then you have LED turn signals on this unit. Now, this one has keyless entry. I know all these three cars have keyless entry options into the interior of this unit. Now, you're going to help me decide which one has the best interior. Now, the Mazda CX-5 usually has a black and white interior, but this particular unit has a blacked out interior. As you can see, it has an all black interior for this particular unit. Now, starting at the door, the top section is made of this plastic material here, but it feels like a very soft plastic. You have nice stitching over here. We have some brush chrome finishing, chrome plated door handle. We have piano black finishing or housing on these controls for the doors and the windows. And then we have this part here that is not leather, of course. Most cars would use leather for their armrest. We have storage space, and then we have this speaker here. If you're lucky to get the high-end Mazda CX-5, you'll get a Bose sound system that sounds absolutely amazing. The interior for the Mazda CX-5 is good. The ratings are okay. All the Mazda CX-5 have the same outlook on the steering wheel, the center console, and all that, including the smaller versions like the Mazda Demio, Mazda CX-3, Xtrail, and Atenza. This one has idling stop feature, lane departure warning, parking assist, and a number of things. You have these air vents here that has chrome finishing on it. The steering wheel is good. It is amazing. You have cruise control set up over here, more controls for the infotainment system, and then you have these clusters that looks good. Of course, we still use the analog clusters. An infotainment system over there, a number of ACs, and then you still have this slot here where you can put the CD. AC controllers are here. They are not full touch screen. And then you have your push to start engine, more storage over here, your gear lever, more controls for the infotainment system, and then you have an electronic parking brake. Right here you have your cup holders. That's what most people are looking for. And then you have these amazing seats. Of course, they are not the best quality seats, but It is good, considering that you're buying a low budget crossover SUV or the lowest trim of the Mazda CX5. You see, you have these manually adjustable seats right here. The backside looks equally good. It is very spacious. It looks amazing to me. You have this fabric finish over here. And then the rest of the interior looks good. I think it looks okay. No issues at all. If you want the Mazda CX5, the price is competitive. For Mazda CX5, you can get to as low as 2.9 million shillings for the diesel engine. Yeah, the diesel engine is the cheapest of them all, 2.9 million shillings. For the petrol engine, if you're lucky, you'll get one at 3.9, oh sorry, 2.3 million, sorry. And if you go for the highest package with both sound system, leather seats, sunroof and all that, the last price you can get it as 3.2 or 3.3 million shillings. Now to our second car, this is the 2017 Nissan X-Trail. For the Nissan X-Trail, we have only one engine option at the moment. We have a 2-liter petrol. All right, a 2-liter petrol engine. There might be diesel, but I've not seen a diesel engine here. So this Nissan X-Trail looks good to me. It's eye-catching, it's appealing. You have a number of features, added features, unlike the old shape Nissan X-Trail. This one looks more classic. At least it catches the eye, and especially now that they're using the red color, it is a good car. Now let us look at the headlights. You have two projector headlights over here, and then you have your turn signal over there, daytime running lights. You have fog lights over here, a number of sensors for added safety, brush chrome on the lower section, and then you have chrome on the grill here. And this is the new grill. It looks somehow nice. I like it. Kuna watu wanapenda, kuna wapendi. It all goes down to your taste. The alloy wheels looks good. These are the nicest alloy wheels I've seen in a Nissan X-Trail. Some nice tires over here. Now this car doesn't have the plastic cladding on the lower section of this car like the other two. Wanatumia a number of plastic cladding. LED turn signals on this unit, and then you have a camera on the lower section. You have roof rail on top, and then also you have chrome finishing on the window panes of this car. Now you have keyless entry, and then you have this chrome plated door handle. Of course, these are added features. Let us look at the interior of the Nissan X-Trail, then we compare it to the other one and see. Now, starting from the door, you see also this is made up of plastic material. This is more of plastic. From the feel, you can tell this is plastic. Here at the armrest, that's where they've used leather. We have this leather finishing with some nice stitches over here. Chrome plated door handle. A lot of piano black finishing over here. The controls, the housing on these controls here is just plastic also. You have storage space, and then you have a very small speaker for this unit. I think a car like this should have a larger speaker. Now, the interior of this Nissan X-Trail is quite good. It is surpassing the expectations that I had. Normally, we have regular leather seats for this unit, but today I can tell that this seats looks good. Now, let us start in the interior. You have this leather steering wheel here that has two accents. We have black on the top, and then you have this white finishing on the lower section. And of course, it is hand stitched, as you can see here. Very nice. Cruise control right here, and you have this pilot feature. And then you have more controls for the infotainment system on the left side. You have these analog clusters also for this unit. It looks so nice at night. You can open your doors and lock them using this button. You can open the tailgate, traction control, auto on off, and eco mode for this particular unit. Air vents also looks good, but you don't have the chrome finishing like in the Mazda. Push to start engine with the red finishing. You have an infotainment system that looks absolutely beautiful. AC controllers, of course, they still use the physical touch buttons. A nice gear lever. The center console is okay, but it looks outdated. Electronic parking brake on the inside. And then you have your cup holders, seat warmers, both for the front row seats and the back seats. This is the heat warmers for the passenger seats, the front passenger. You have seat warmers for the front, for the driver, and then you have seat warmers for the rear seats. And then you have this button here where you can lock your car into 2-wheel or 4-wheel, or you can put it into auto mode. Okay, the center console is okay. It's made up of leather, and then you have a lot of storage for the back section. You have these leather seats here, white leather seats with perforations. Of course, we said these seats are heated and cooled. And then you have these nice stitching here. As you can see, these stitchings are quite amazing. So let me show you the back side, then we make a conclusion. Now this is the back side, the Nissan X-Trail. Of course, here we have leather armrests, and then it is a very spacious unit. I think out of the three, this one has a more spacious backside. You also have these leather seats here, which are heated and cooled. Of course, you saw the buttons back there. And then you have this center seat here. Of course, it doesn't have an armrest. I don't know why, but in such a car, we should be getting such armrests. And then you have these smoked out taillights over here. So you get a mode premium outtake in this Nissan X-Trail. It is not the standard Nissan X-Trail. Okay. Now, if you're going to buy these units, the asking price is 2.75 million shillings. But of course, if you come here to Mombasa, the price will come down. You might even be lucky and get it at 2.6 million shillings. All right. So we said that one for the diesel one, you get at 2.9 million best price. This one 2.6 million best price. Let us see the Toyota Harrier. Now, Toyota Harrier already has a name for itself here in the Kenyan market. So, of course, you expect the price to be a little high. And also the features that you get inside are value for money. So, if you get the asking price is high, it is because of the features that you get in these units. In terms of reliability, the Toyota Harrier, of course, has it all. Mazda CX5, Eco 50/50. Transmission haisumbui because it uses an automatic transmission. The diesel engine is where you have a little bit of issues with the DPF. You can do a DPF delete or you can clean your DPF, so it's quite okay. With the diesel engine, you get a lot of torque. This is a car that should be using for long distance driving at high speeds. Nissan X-Trail has a few things, work on a number of challenges, but not all of them. Watu wanasema because it's a cheap alternative, you can buy this one, then you use the rest of the money to sort out all those issues that are coming up. Toyota Harrier ina issues mingi, and then also it has a very good resale value. Is it tatu a good resale value for that one? Hiyo pia iko na very good resale value. Nissan X-Trail kidogo mtasumbuana kiasi, but it will still sell at the end of the day. Now let us look at the Toyota Harrier. It has a very good finishing. Now Toyotas have this habit of having ability to be modified. You can see this one has an extended body kit from Modelista. You can get one with the TRD body kit. Chrome finishing, you have this grille that has a greenish finishing. LED headlights on these units. You have your fog lights and more daytime running lights on the lower section with a lot of chrome finishing. Alloy wheels ziko fiti, they look okay, especially for the new model. They use the new alloys. Some nice tires, chrome finishing on the lower section, chrome plated door handles, keyless entry to the interior. In the high-end Toyota Harrier, you get sunroof. Of course, it is very, very easy to get a Toyota Harrier with a sunroof, unlike Nissan X-Trail and Mazda CX5. Getting one of these cars that has a sunroof is a hassle, or getting a car that has electrically adjustable seats for these units are always a headache. But for the Toyota Harrier, they are easily and readily available. Let me show you the inside of the Toyota Harrier. Now, Toyota Harrier has an appealing look. Once you get to the interior, you have all leather interior in this unit. Starting at the door, all this part is made up of leather. The inside part is leather, very nice and soft leather here. Some awesome stitching in it. You have a number of controls for you here. You have a nice speaker, more storage space. For the high-end Toyota Harrier, you get a JBL sound system that sounds amazing. You have this Harrier badge here. In the high-end model, you get a Harrier logo here that illuminates at night. The dashboard is made up of leather finishing with a lot of stitches over here. Now, we have push to start engine, electric parking brake, traction control, automatic headlights, and a number of things for this unit. You have analog clusters also, but now you have these steering wheel here, which is heated and cooled. You can tell from these perforations on the steering wheel. This is a leather steering wheel right here. More controls for the infotainment system, controls for your powertrain. We have cruise control set up over here, pre-collision monitoring system, lane departure warning, and all those things. We have an infotainment system here. I think this one is not the stock infotainment system. Usually you have a very large infotainment system on these units. It's quite okay, very powerful. Now we have a full touchscreen AC controllers for the Toyota Harrier. Hii hapa, a gear lever that looks good. The center console looks amazing. You have cup holders here which are hidden, of course. You have two of them here. If you want a clean look, you can just close it so that the finishing looks Okay, you have an armrest. It's quite long with a deep storage space for you. This dashboard is good. I like it. And then you have these seats here which are heated and cooled. You can see it is have leather. You have leather on the top, and then here at the center you have this fabric finishing for easy heating and cooling. Okay, you have this leather pad here for your knees. If you're long, your knees get to rest on some leather here. And then now electric seats in these units. Toyota Harrier has electric seats, so yeah, it is value for money. This doesn't have a sunroof. Let me show you the backside, then we call it a day. Now this is the backside. You see you have leather finishing, more leather over here, storage space, you have a speaker. Then also the backside has a lot of leather with armrest here with cup holders. You see that? Very nice. This one is of Toyota Harrier right here. And then also the backside looks good. You have these taillights here that look absolutely beautiful. Now let us make a conclusion. This Toyota Harrier has a very low mileage of 32,000 kilometers only. Now, having known the price, having seen the interior, now it's up to you guys to tell me which car you are going to buy. Best price for the Mazda CX5, 2.9 million shillings diesel. Best price for this petrol Nissan X-Trail, tulete 2.6 million. And then the best price for this Toyota Harrier hapa, tulete 3.6 million shillings cash. That is the last price. If you're going to buy on hire purchase or any other arrangement, the price will slightly go up. If you like this review, kindly subscribe to the channel so that you get to see more reviews each and every time we post videos of cars. See you in the next one, and thank you for watching.